If you like canoeing and enjoy camping, what could be better than combining them both to make a mini adventure? I'm in Bedford to meet Rich Harpham, an expedition canoeist who runs canoe tours to his own wild campsite on the beautiful Great Ouse. So Rich, why go canoe camping?
Well, everyone loves the great outdoors, and this is a chance to connect with nature. Literally get the canoe and put your kit into it. We're going to go down, get onto the river, paddle down on this canoe trail and paddle into the campsite. It's as simple as that.
We were approaching Bedford itself, and once in the town, the riverside area was really nice, with a tree-lined paved bank, two very distinctive bridges and a large park on the right. We portaged near the second bridge to drop down onto the lower stretches of the river. Once back on the water, the river reverted to its more natural state, and as we progressed it narrowed, bringing us to the tributary that led to the campsite. This was really just a narrow stream, barely wider than the canoe, and in places very shallow. But soon enough we were there and could begin to make camp. After retrieving supplies from the boat, Rich picked a spot for the tent so we could get dry and I could change out of my wet paddling kit. Then came my next test, pitching the tent.
Talk me through the procedure and what was the most important thing to do when you first turn up at your camp?
Well, I think almost you can work from as I land, what do I need to do? So the first thing is to make sure my boat's tied up. And then as we come into a campsite, we want to see where's the best place to pitch. Where looks good for us, there's no dead wood falling over it, I've got shelter or not shelter, whatever I'm wanting. We're really lucky here, we can set up and we can use open fires, but in some areas you can't. So again, is an area where you can, and are we going to leave no trace? Are we going to perhaps dig out the turf, put the fire in there and then recover it so we don't leave a mess for other people? And then of course shelter. We want shelter. We want to make sure before we get into our warm clothes that are dry that we're not going to get wet again. So maybe we need the tarp, maybe we need the tent up, whatever it is. Then get changed. Then of course food, drink.
It's not something that someone could just rock up and do anywhere though, right?
I mean, there are parts of Britain, but I think it's about knowing where you are. In Scotland, definitely you can wild camp, but also you've got to respect the place that you're at. So first of all, is there permission? And another thing is about leaving no trace. So whatever we bring in, we need to take out. And that's something that I've learned a lot in places like Alaska, where you've got World Heritage sites. You don't leave anything there. Take any photos.
So I'm warm and cosy now, Rich, but I can't help noticing we've only pitched one tent. Where are you sleeping?
Don't worry, I've got my hammock.
Well, I'm bushed. Night, night. Morning. I slept a lot better than I thought I would.
Leaving Matchstick Wood, I really felt like I've been on a proper expedition. And now I'm itching to go on another canoe camping trip. There are lots of providers out there and some stunning routes, so why not make a plan for your own mini adventure?